has our land seen such despair? Almost 2 millennia after Sigmar founded the Empire, the realm is fractured and broken. 3 rival factions claim the Imperial crown: Marienburg, Middenheim, and Reichland. Blur of power brings the armies of men against one another in a seemingly endless tide of battle. An island of peace in a sea of conflict. Mordheim drew well.
Alright, that is a glorious intro, but I won't let the whole thing play out this time. But,
A nice day to die, or maybe live a little longer.
That's right. What do we say to death? Not today. That's pretty much how it is in Mordheim as well. So we'll load our Holy Order of the Penitent Hammer, which we're going to transform into the Sisters of the Comet. So basically when you start off your new Sisters of Sigmar Warband, you basically just want to make them thugs. But then once they get up a little high enough and you get good enough gear and stuff, you can convert them into other stuff. So yeah, so what we're doing is we're working on these 2 purifiers to make them specialist Comet bombers. And we're probably going to also convert our matriarch to let her be a Cometer as well. So we can get the spell Comet of Sigmar. We don't have any spare spell slots at the moment, but once we level up a bit more. And we did have a higher level matriarch, but she died, unfortunately. I don't know if you're there, Stephen McGarth, but yeah, Mother McGarth died last time. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Antarnoth is the new Antarnoth is the new matriarch. Oh, we forgot to put Margarth and Baal into the Warhammer. Oh well, you guys can be sisters now if you want, or you can just I'll just leave it for tomorrow's Warhammer. Anyway, yeah, so that's the mission. So what you want to do with your purifiers is you need to get these Sigmarite Warhammers. They have Divine Wrath chance -6%. And then you can also enchant them with the Rune of Devotion, that gives you another -6% Divine Wrath chance. So each one of these hammers when enchanted is -12 each, so it's 24%. And then in your skills, you can get Devotion. When mastered, that gives you another -15%. So that's 25, so 39% Divine Wrath chance. So that means you can cast a couple of upgraded Mastery Comets with the very minimal chance of backfiring on yourself, and get fairly reliable Comets in there. So that's kind of what we're aiming towards. This is a warband that I've been working on for a long time, so they've got a lot of stuff unlocked, including the ability to recruit warrior priests from the Witch Hunter army list, and I can recruit marksman henchmen from the Warhammer Empire Mercenaries army list. So yeah, so we've got a few extra bits and pieces that you have to work towards. That's kind of the theme, I guess, of this stream, is rather than like starting a new warband, it's like building like a more of an end game warband that you wouldn't be able to build with a starting warband. So yeah, but basically, when you start off a warband, you just want to hire a bunch of sisters and give them like either dual weapons, or just give them a great weapon, and then they'll do the most damage with their 3 red pills that they can possibly do. So 3 red pills is not enough to attack twice, so you may as well just do the biggest single hit that you can. And what else can we do? Oh yeah, our sister Superior, we can give her a great hammer. And so she's got 2 Sigmarite Warhammers now, but neither of them have Rune of Devotion on them. So she doesn't have that much reliability when she's trying to cast magic. Bonk sticks, indeed. All right. So yeah, so I was talking about in other campaigns how I like to basically work on a few characters and let them be high level, and then keep the rest of your warband all really low level, so that it kind of evens out to a fairly low average level. And that means that your heroes that'll eventually be higher level will be really powerful compared to the enemy's warband. Your henchmen are just disposable trash. So yeah, so that's like the way that I find is the sort of the smoothest way to level up your warband. But yeah, in this one I'm just kind of not worrying about that so much, not worrying so much about trying to be optimal or extra safe or anything. Excuse me. So yeah, one of the things is like the more melee guys you've got, the better kind of in the early game. I wouldn't really go for ranged units in the early game, because it's important that you outnumber the enemy in any melee engagement that you're in. And if you've got too many ranged guys, then you won't be able to outnumber them in melee as easily. But yeah, you can go ranged, and this is going to be a pretty ranged heavy warband. But you have to kind of play a bit differently, I think. And I was not doing that last time, so this time I think I'll actually try and be a bit more clever about it. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so we could level up a little bit. So we could put some devotion potentially. Devotion only takes 1 day, so we'll chuck some devotion on there. You can get some devotion, and our sister superior. What does she need? I mean, armor proficient would be good, but it takes 2 days, and she needs 6 strength. I might just leave her. Absolute Faith is pretty cool, actually. 15% increase all alone, fear, and terror route test. It's pretty good to put on like basic henchmen so they don't run route. Alright, I think we're just about there. Our Mother Superior. Oh, we've got heaps of stuff. Let's maybe we should buy all this crap just so we've got some cool gears. Yeah, so if you haven't got heavy armor proficiency, light armor is the heaviest armor you can wear without slowing down your guy. If you've got a shield, then you can parry, which is cool, and you don't need to dodge. So you got 51 parry, 15 dodge. If you have cloth armor, it gives you extra dodge, but if you're gonna parry, you don't need to worry about dodge anyway. So that's cool. We can give her like a hammer and a helmet. Alright, so she's going to be moderately tanky now, even though she's just fresh off the boat. Rank 1. This guy's got a purple gun. I might give him purple clothes as well. So he's going to have 35% dodge. It's still pretty bad, but once we can level him up a bit, give him some points in agility and everything, he might start to not suck eventually. What sort of heads can you give him? Oh yeah, there's a few different heads going on there. Make him a bald guy. Cool. All right. Anyway, I've chatted enough now, probably, so we can let's jump in and get some action going on. Oh yeah, this guy. I gave him heavy armor last time, which was cool, but he's extremely slow. That's okay. That's right. We'll stick with him being extremely slow. That's okay. Actually, if we're going to go for super slow, then we may as well give her. We may as well go super slow on everybody. I really like the heavy armored Sister Superior. They look badass, I reckon. All right, I'm committed to doing better in this game. We were trying to work towards anything in particular here. Oh, getting a rank 7 maiden would be pretty cool. We should work towards that. Could get 3,600. Oh, we need to actually. We've got a shipment we're saving up for, so we'll leave that. I don't think if there's anything we can give her that just only takes 1 day. Nah, she needs to level up more. That's right. There we go. Brutal, average, good. That one's a really safe one. Both warbands deploy tightly around their wagons, so you can just set up separately. And actually, that one's a good one because it's words. We don't really care about the loot so much, but we want the XP so we can level up our guys and develop them quicker.
Your scouts have discovered a rival warband in the vicinity.
Right.
These warriors are
Get
clustered
some
around
bomb
their
sticks going
wagon,
on.
making them a very attractive target.
All right, let's do it. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, okay. I thought I did. So you can either choose to set up or not set up. So normally I choose to not set up, especially if it's a nice safe start, so that the game just gets you underway quicker. But yeah, it looks like in this time I accidentally chose, you know. How cool does she look? She's probably one of my favorite characters, like just looks wise. Heavy armored, Sister Superior. She's got a bonk stick. But yeah, so the strategy here is basically like kind of the same as before. We're leveling up a bunch of characters, keeping some low, but we're basically leveling up everybody except for the three sister henchmen. And I think I'm gonna keep the two gunners as as Overwatch gunners. So it's gonna be like not very efficient because it costs 3 red pills to shoot a gun, and they're gonna have 5 red pills, so they won't be able to shoot twice most of the time. But I was thinking we might be able to make it work because we could give him like, I think there's a special gunshot that you can get that does like extra crit chance or something that maybe costs like 5 red pills. And also we can give them adrenaline rush or introspection, which will let them have 1 extra red pill so they can shoot twice basically. But they won't probably have enough blue pills to do it all the time, but they might be able to like reload on the previous turn, then shoot at the start of their turn, introspect for an extra red pill, reload, and shoot again. Maybe. I'm not sure if they'll actually be able to do that or not, but just gonna think about trying it out, seeing if it might work. So yes, this young lady here is just a bit of a suicide trooper at the moment. Just giving her 2 weapons for maximum damage with white weapons. She's just a cheap suicide trooper. But yeah, eventually I'm probably going to level her up to be like a super defensive character, like maybe with dodge, but also with some armor, a bit of melee resist. Yeah, these purifiers are pretty cool. Yeah, this is a pretty cool game. If you haven't got it already, it's yeah, I think it's on special on Steam for like $3 at the moment. You can also get it on Instant Gaming, CD Keys, GoG. One or all of those will probably have it really, really cheap as well. Oh yeah. See, I don't know, I feel like the guns are just fun, because when you get a really good Overwatch and you just blast somebody, it's really satisfying. And also it screws up their movement, so they can be like just getting ready to do a big charge on you or something, and then you just shoot them with your Overwatch and they just get stuck there. It's pretty fantastic. But yeah, I mean, it's good when you can. It's good if you can fire 2 shots in your turn or whatever. But like a lot of time, you're just setting up an Overwatch. So I feel like just having the gun that can shoot one big shot. Like, so guns have the highest, like the highest damage, but they cost 1 extra red pill. So they're really good for Overwatch because you only get 1 shot in Overwatch, right? But they're not necessarily as good for using in your own time. Humble Bundle. Oh, is Humble Bundle a different mob from the others? Oh, okay, cool. So there's another one there, Humble Bundle as well. We can also get it. Thanks, Sean. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is a pretty cool game. Anyway, it's like definitely one of the best representations of the Warhammer like atmosphere and vibe, I think, out of any computer game. And yeah, I'd probably recommend it, even if you were paying full price, like 20 bucks for this or whatever. I'd probably still recommend it as a fun game, even though it's an old game. But yeah, but you can almost always get it for like $2 or $3. So I pretty much unreservedly can recommend it for that price. If it looks like the kind of thing that you might be interested in. Obviously, if you hate turn-based games or whatever, then it's probably not for you. Hey, Wolfspauler. Huh? I was getting coached by my wife because she's a German translator. She's like, Wolfspauler. Something like that. Yeah, I really want to play some Space Hulk Ascension as well. I was almost thinking about playing that now, but then I thought I should try to get some sort of continuity from one day to the next. Wolfspolar. Wolfspolar. Maybe.
A new round has started.
So this is the little early part. So if you sometimes you set up in this game, you set up with you guys all like mixed up together, and it's just like carnage straight away from the first turn. But other times like this one, we've got a nice calm start where we're set up quite far away from each other, and then we're gonna, you know, eventually meet up. So yeah, it's like it's just about to kick off basically. There, we've just spotted our first enemy. Oh, here we go. I don't know if they're going to be close enough to get into Overwatch stance, but yeah. But so what I could do here is keep going forward and engage. But they're sort of saying how, like, as a I mean, well, like you basically the more overpowered strat is to like basically hang back, especially if there's some sort of barrier or a building or whatever. Hang back on one side of the building, so they have to kind of go through it to get to you. And that kind of separates them from their other colleagues that are further back. But if you're doing like a ranged Overwatch kind of thing, then you probably want to even like move back even more than that. Yeah, so we might do a bit of a... Yeah, so I think what we could do... So we've also got to get the Wordstone now as well, so it's like, yeah. So there's sort of those two guys there. So what we could try and do is come around here and get this guy, because he's kind of on this side of the building. He's probably going to wreck this guy. So we'll let him charge us. Unless, oh, has he got heavy armor? I think he's got heavy armor on. Movement 6. Okay, no. He's probably going to charge me, but that when he charges me, it's going to pull him forward closer towards my warband, right? So my dudes. Yeah, that's right. She's pretty much expendable. That's fine. He's going to hit her again. But that's okay. Her job is mainly just to take hits for her betters and kind of die. Now, hopefully we can get all of our other guys to come and gang up on this guy and just beat the crap out of him. Ideally without them being able to gang up on my novice and kill her. I can hear somebody close by. Okay, so this young lady, Sister Wolverina, she can comet once with a reasonable degree of safety, but it doesn't do much damage. Whereas if she just runs up and drops the old hammer on him, that's going to be more effective. Yeah, although she does have all of the two Divine Wrath reduction hammers, and she's got level 1 devotion and all that, she still doesn't do that much damage with her comments yet. So we're kind of going to merge into it over time. Yeah, at the moment the comments are more of a backup sort of thing. Good matchup though. The pure Sisters of Sigma versus the filthy miscreants of Chaos. Pop her in parry stance. So the leader's in there, so we could swarm through and go after the leader. But yeah, I really want him to come through onto us. I might... I might wait. Try and do a bit of delay and see if we can sucker them into sending more guys through onto sort of our side. If they overextend and then we can stack up on their overextended guys, it's going to be way better for us. Also, if we can shoot them with our range guys before they engage, they'll be more accurate. Nice, 58 damage. And then he can just kind of... Oh, well the plan was he would just kind of run back around here and be in safety. But he didn't quite have enough movement to get there. Alright, well, hopefully that'll work. Yeah, alright, well we'll put her like here. In ambush stance, yeah, so no one can come through that gate without getting, without her jamming them up. Might, yeah, we might, let's do some commenting. We may blow ourselves up, but it's all fun and games. Oh yeah. Feel the wrath of the Comet. Failed, they resisted. Oh, got fervor as well. Yeah, so he's magic resist. That's another thing too. So it's not just about us backlashing, but it's also about us penetrating their magic resist. There's skills we can take to help with that as well. But yeah, so that didn't. We can just pull her back into the back row here. Yeah. That's not safe. Alright, well, oh, nice. See what I mean? These guns are they're just satisfying. But yeah, like, instead of doing, like, these massive 50 plus damage shots, we could be doing, like, you know, 30 damage shots. And then later on, once we get more red pills, we could do two of those, 30 damage shots instead of 150 damage shots. So you get more total damage with a bow, but I don't know, I just feel like it's better to just do more damage sometimes, even like more damage in one shot. Like there's sometimes it's advantageous, I guess, especially when you've got Overwatch on, because you only get one shot. But also, I guess, like it costs like blue pills to wonder if we should actually, yeah, if we get this guy to charge us, Okay, cool. So we've got this guy to charge us. So it's a 1v1 fight at the moment. We might be able to stick another guy on him, but they won't be able to get any of their guys through. So like normally you want to go like 3 or 4 or 5 on one, and just totally outnumber them so you can kill them really fast. But this is kind of not too bad because even though it's 1-on-1, he's blocking that little gap, so they can't stack up on me. So it's like a nice little defensive formation. And also, there might actually be spot for us to get a second on him, so we're 2-on-1, which is good. But the other thing is, because we've got so much ranged, that 1v1 just for the front line, but then we can have like three range guys behind piling on damage as well. So it's kind of a little bit different to if you were going pure ranged warband. Oh yeah, nice, and there's a little gap here where we can actually get in there. Just need to squeeze it up a little bit closer. Let's try that again. If I just had a tiny, like the most minuscule little bit more. Maybe if I go like that, and then I go like this, and go like that. No. Alright, that sucks. Alright, let's maybe we could so I could go out and go after that guy, but it's fine.
A new round has started.
Yeah, she was always gonna die.
Updated.
Aha. Yeah, so it normally costs two red pills to attack with a one-handed weapon, but if you parry, you get a 1 red pill discount. So he was able to use his extra red pill to get a hit. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, that was lucky. So yeah, obviously enemy So I want to go down and stack up on that possessed, but if we move from here, we're probably gonna get charged by this guy. But if we walk into like this, we get to just walk into combat with him without him getting a chance to ambush us. Oh yeah, Loot Central, Dagger of Luck. The sort of surprise we can't use.
Objectives
but,
updated.
We might be able to give it to one of the marksmen. Yeah, it's nice once you get higher level and you've got lots of purple items and stuff. Then the enemies get purple items as well, and which is good. yeah, you kind of loot, you get extra loot because the enemies drop good items as well. Harry failed, unfortunately. Useful crit there, get the stun. Okay, so we're now our ranged guy here is now engaged in melee with this guy, which is pretty sucky. We can switch weapons. I've given him like a backup weapon. Smite. And then we can go into dodge stance. So hopefully we won't get killed if this guy gets another attack on him. Now, she's got fervor, which means that her attacks cost 1 extra red pill. I mean, sorry, which means she's got 1 less red pill to spend. Normally she'd have 5. So if I walked into combat, she'd be able to get 2 attacks. But yeah, because we got that that penalty, yeah, fervor, 1 less max blue pill, 1 less max red pill. We can't do 2 attacks even if we walk in, so we may as well charge and get a big hit if we land it. Miss. Alright. So it goes. At least now there's two guys engaged with the possessed, so if he gets another attack next turn, you know, there's slightly less chance that he'll kill. He'll do 2 attacks on a single target. There's a bit more of a chance he might split his attacks between the two different characters. So that'd be good. Alright, let's try and reload. Hopefully we're not too close. No, not too close. Alright, we only got 40. That was good. Only 43% chance to hit, so it was lucky. Yeah, charge on the scope. God damn it. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we missed, but we used up his dodge, so that when the warrior priest goes, he'll be able to definitely, well, hopefully finish that guy off. Staff of Defiance. Okay, cool. We don't really use staffs, but that's alright. Hey, Jane. No, I mean, there was, yeah, I played a couple hours of Warhammer before, but I didn't get much sleep, sorry, man, so I was really tired, and, yeah, I was losing concentration, so I just did a couple of hours of, or three and a half hours, something, of Warhammer, and then we've, switched over to a bit of Mordheim. But yeah, if you want to go back and watch the VOD, there's a few hours of Warhammer, of, Tyrion campaign. Hey Daniel, welcome. Yeah, sorry, normally I like to stream Warhammer for 5 or 6 hours and then do a couple hours of Mordheim at the end, but yeah, I think I only lasted about 3 hours this time. I was a bit tired. Alright, maybe we'll go over here. Just to get a bit more beef up on this flank. Yeah, so if when we're using the warrior priest in the warband, yeah, he's going to be kind of a tanky character. Right, this is a superior. Hopefully, he's got slightly higher leadership. Success, beautiful. Boom. Big bonk. Alright. Threat nullified. Threat neutralized. Oh, sorry. I didn't get what you meant before, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's kind of like the purifiers are calling in artillery support, yeah, and then it just like lands on them. But yeah, they're actually calling in artillery support from Sigmar. I don't really need. You've got a 0% dodge stance. He's not very agile. More perceptive. I could try again. No.
A new round has started.
Alright. Switch weapons again. Reload. And we'll just sit there. Okay. So we've actually killed enough of them to win now. But they just passed their route test. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the extra XP from getting the Wordstone Rush objective, from gathering half the Wordstone, because they're dying too fast. But that's all right. A quick, easy win is good. Gives us more. We might not get as much total XP and loot, but you know, we'll get a good amount of XP and loot for the time spent. Yeah, this guy's a bit exposed actually. Now I realize we should have left one of our guys. Should have left one of the sisters in ambush stance behind him, so that if anyone tried to gank him, they'd get intercepted. Schmeck. Alright, she's probably going to cup an ambush from this other guy. Another crit, nice. There we go. Hey, DPS. Yeah, I've got a keeping it neat.
But it is your strength of spirit that wins battles.
Yeah, so we got 2 for a surviving mission, 2 for underdog bonus. If we had have collected the extra wordstone and got the decisive, we would have got another 4, so we would have essentially got double the base XP. So yeah, that was a bit of a bummer, but it was a nice quick one though, so that's right. High and tight like a perfectly executed squat. Indeed.
Nice progress.
Yeah, I've always liked the beard with the shaved head, or shaved sides, or partially shaved, or whatever. I think it's yeah, Vikings has got a lot to answer for. Full recovery, there you go. Not a scratch on there. Oh, we got 2 purple helmets, purple mace. Yeah, and the rest of the stuff we can't really use. Very good, very good. So yeah, now she's got 6 strength. So that means we can give her armor proficient. She's going to be out for a couple of days learning that, but at least once she comes back, she'll be able to wear heavy armor without such a heavy movement penalty. Yeah, he still needs to get his armor up. Right. Yeah, we'll just spread everyone's points around. So for her, we want her to have yeah, strength and toughness, leadership, intelligence. I think we're gonna go for intelligence skills mostly for her. Mercenaries and sisters in the same warband. Yeah, once you played a fair bit and unlocked your higher reputations, you can get certain units unlocked from different warbands. So yeah, so we've actually got the warrior priest unlocked for from the witch hunters, and we've got the marksman unlocked from the mercs. Yeah. Did I level up melee skill by accident on my Does this guy have injuries? No. Did you play the original? No, I used to play Necromunda, but not heaps though. I collected the miniatures and I played a few games, but we never really played it a lot. Skill, strength 4. So is his actual strength? I think he needs more. Yeah. Hey, beep boop. I don't know if I am winning actually, because I'm pretty tired. I think I might have to go to bed actually. So yeah, sorry, it's too much Christmassy stuff on. I've been getting worn out. Played the new Necromunda with Orlocks, the game you mean, or the tabletop? Mercy the Tired, yeah. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, sorry guys, I feel like I'm, this is very, not very good. I'm not being a very good streamer today. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I can probably go one more. Well, let's go one more mission. I'll just do it. I won't talk too much. We'll just smash out another quick one. Let's do it. Deadly good. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to finish off with the deadly mission. Deadly good, both scattered. Scattered is bad. One deploys tightly, the other one, yeah, that's not the best, but that'll do. So launch and deploy is where you get to pick. Launch is where you don't get to pick. Don't get to pick is more dangerous, but it's also a bit more exciting, and it also keeps the game moving faster.
Reported a secret cache of equipment in the ruins, but recovering it has become no easy task.
It's in Zeds? Yeah, we'll do a quick mission, then I'll go to bed after as well.
Of your plan. Worse, they're lying in wait and have deployed.
I don't like the Necromunda PC game. No, not really. I mean, it's not terrible, but yeah, it just doesn't have the same charm that this one has for some reason. Launch mission is crazy. No, launch mission is how you should play it. Like once you get like, I don't know, when you first start playing, like it's all about survival and stuff like that. But I feel like once you get confident with the game, it's all about, you know, immersion and like danger, and you want it to be more hardcore and more dangerous, and yeah. Like yeah, there's a YouTuber called Game Night Plays, and he's got like a special set of rules. I can't really remember all the rules, but like some of the rules are like, you know, you can only ever level up. You can only level up guys from 0. You can't ever hire hired swords. You have to train all the skills yourself. You can't ever sack anybody if they get injured. You just got to keep them. You always do launch without deploying. I was gonna say what else? You have to always play on deadly or brutal, whatever the highest level mission is that comes up. You always choose the highest one. If there's multiple deadlies or multiple brutals, you can choose whichever one you want, but you got to choose the hardest difficulty. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like rules for this. Like it's called DIE, die rule set. Some of the rules I feel like, I don't know, I can't really remember them that well now, but I remember thinking some of them I didn't like agree with that much because I don't know why, but the general concept of it, it's sort of cool. Like it sort of it makes it more hardcore, but it also makes it less gamey and more like immersive and like, you know, kind of realistic, I guess, or something. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I was kind of like, yeah, it's actually kind of cool. Do you think this Mordheim PC game is mostly for hardcore Mordheim players? No. No, I don't. I mean, what do you mean? I mean, I think most people who play Mordheim PC game never played Mordheim Tabletop. I never played Mordheim Tabletop. Although I was aware of it and always thought it was a cool game. Because I played Necromunda, and so I kind of could imagine what it was like, but I just never actually played Mordheim. I played the old Mordheim, old Necromunda, not the new one. Can only get so high on Christmas spirits. That's true. Yeah, we had a good Christmas dinner yesterday. Had some roast lamb, roast chicken, baked potatoes, Christmas trifle, Christmas pudding, custard, beers. Was you know, all that good stuff. All right, so I think their team's scattered around. Oh, we've got vampires. Okay, there's one over there. So yeah, we'll just try and keep all of our guys together, I think is the plan. But yeah, you don't have to. I'm not necessarily suggesting that you play that way when you first start playing. When you first start playing, you might want to. Yeah, you probably won't be trying to make it more hardcore, because a lot of people feel like it's quite punishing at first. But I feel like you do get to a point where you've kind of got the game on lock, you know, and it's like it's like a bit too easy. Mostly anyway. You can still have bad things happen occasionally. You can still get a string of bad luck or whatever occasionally, but yeah, but it's like the thing that, what am I trying to say? Like the thing that like it is punishing and dangerous and scary and all that kind of stuff, but that's kind of what makes it good. So it's like, it's a weird like paradox, but you know, you're trying to do everything you can to minimize the danger and yeah, to like minimize the RNG and like keep you guys safe and all that kind of stuff. But like if there is no danger and you guys never die or get crippled or whatever, then that kind of ruins the essential kind of joy of the game, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, like I think, yeah, at some point you kind of want extra danger, you know? But not at the start. Like at the start you just want to learn the game and try to be as safe as possible. I think that this game, I think this game is hard, especially hard if you don't understand how to play it. And like, I think it's one of those games where you definitely have to manage probability, and like if you have sort of like best practices, like that if you play the game and you use sort of best practices, then you're like on average you're going to have a pretty good experience. You're not going to lose too many valuable guys. You're going to level up and be you're going to level up in a pretty steady and satisfying way, and it's all going to be good, you know what I mean? But if you don't really know those best practices and you are making mistakes all the time and stuff like that, then I can imagine it being really punishing and frustrating. So yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of people have said like that they bought the game having like because they've seen me playing it and they played the game and it was really fucking hard, but then they kind of watched me playing it a bit more, learn a few things, and now they figured out how to like deal with it and they're enjoying it more. So yeah, so I feel like it's I don't know if it's like a steep learning curve. I don't know if it's the right phrasing, but yeah, I think there's a bit of a learning curve, and if you don't learn anything, then if you don't know how to play at all, like it's pretty punishing, but then once you kind of get the hang of it, then it's not so bad. It's still bad, but not as bad. Does that make sense? Boom. It's supposed to be dangerous and hard. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think it's supposed to be dangerous and hard too. And that's all I was saying, like if it gets to the point where you don't feel like it's dangerous or hard anymore, then that's when you should, like, you know, maybe just do launch and don't do launch and deploy, just to make it a bit more scary every now and again, you know? And maybe and also play the higher difficulty levels as well. Like, yeah, I think, yeah, like it's, yeah, like, so like if you want more XP, then it's best to make sure that you always do the secondary objective. Like being able to successfully do the secondary objective is more important than doing a higher difficulty. You'll get a little bit more XP from a higher difficulty, but you'll get more from successfully doing the secondary objective on a lower difficulty than you will on a higher difficulty if you fail the secondary. So Wordstone Rush is the easiest secondary to get done. So, you know, a lower difficulty with the Wordstone Rush is going to be better for XP than a higher one with Break Their Will or whatever. Crush Their Will. But then sometimes you're also going for loot rather than XP. It depends what you're trying to do. But anyway, long story short, I was trying to say is that, you know, you might be tempted to go for the easier missions all the time because you're too scared to do the higher level missions or whatever. Oh well. I'll miss her. But like that's the thing. Like, just say you only do easy missions all the time, right? Because you don't want to ever lose a guy. Like, the game will be not very much fun because there's no danger and stuff. Like, the danger is kind of what makes it good, you know. So anyway, so basically what I'm saying is, like, I'd recommend that you play like the highest level missions that you feel, you know, relatively comfortable playing. Like, if you're just going into missions and all you guys are dying all the time and stuff, then obviously you shouldn't play those high missions until you get the hang of it. But like, because you don't want to be like dying all the time and getting nowhere and feeling really frustrated and stuff. But yeah, if you're getting my ass kicked in this map, by the way. Now I remember why they quit this game. Hey Mike, it's how you going, buddy? Yeah, yeah, so, and when you're playing a deadly mission like I am right now, then you probably shouldn't be all blasé and like not even paying attention to what you're doing. You should probably play a little bit more cheesy, a little bit more, you know, like, careful. But unfortunately, I didn't choose to do that in this case. So we shall reap the consequences now. I might, no, she failed the terror test, but she already got the charge in before she failed the terror test, so that's okay. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's like the guys that die along the way, and like your favorite guys that get crippled and everything. Like, that's what makes it feel like, yeah, like when some of you guys survive or whatever. Like, that's what makes them feel more like champion veterans. You know, they're the ones that made it through. Whatever. I get. Alright, I want to get to the... Damn it. Yeah, so on Deadly, they've got, they do 45% extra damage, and they've got 45% extra hit points more than my guys. So it's, extremely high AI cheats. Imagine if you played in Total Warhammer and the AI had 50% more hit points and did 50% more damage. That'd be pretty rough. Alright, we'll try and knock this guy off first, I guess. I think our matriarch might be about to get smashed. Let's see if we can... kind of want to get onto the vampire. Fail. Oh, man. Okay, so... Oh, no, that's cool. Yeah, I lost the... we can do a Comet on him. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be rough. Hey Joshua, what do you think about Rogue Trader? Yeah, Rogue Trader is cool. I played a bit of Rogue Trader, it was fun. Alright, I really want to shoot the vampire. I'm not sure if we can... Give it a try. Oh yeah, nice. No, I don't think we can move unless we play Cascade Demon. Yeah, I've got a Cascade Demon Hunters campaign going at the moment, Pacharabo. I was thinking about playing it today, but I just decided to play some Warhammer and Mordheim. But we'll yeah, I'll probably get back onto it presently. We'll just see if I move. I'm probably going to get charged by somebody. Oh, we got a crit on him. Nice. Dodge stance. Yeah, Cascade Demon Hunters is nice. Yeah, I might play a bit of that tomorrow, I reckon. Alright, we're probably going to get charged. Suck it. So he charged, but charged straight into that trap. But that's alright, we'll charge him. We might still win this one, maybe. If we can drop their Vampire Lord pretty quick. Then it should be all good. But if he doesn't go down quick and he drops my Matriarch, then it'll be that great. This guy's like super far away and he's got really slow movement because he's got heavy armor on. So he's not even going to make it into any... Not even going to make it into combat.
A new round has started.
Oh no. Yeah, the Vampire Lord's probably going to kill me now. Oh, hey Joshua. The controls for this one. I don't really know how to answer that. I don't know. Yeah, I've been playing this game for years, so I don't know. It's sort of like autopilot for me now a little bit. I don't know. The controls seem okay, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I need somebody else to answer that. Are the controls clunky or not clunky? I don't know. I feel like this game is quite unique, so it's like hard to really compare it to anything. I guess clunky means difficult or annoying to use, and I think the controls are fine. I don't know. I guess there's the movement. Yeah, the movement can be a bit tricky. The good thing about this is because it's so cheap that you can buy a copy for yourself and for your friend and like both play it, you know, and it's only going to cost you like $5 or whatever. Movement's a bit awkward. Some of the other stuff has animations that I don't see the need for. Balance is okay. Controls also do the animation. They seem a bit quirky, sure. Yeah, the movement thing I think might be a bit hard for some people to get the hang of because you got to yeah, you just got to be kind of careful with the movement, I guess. Boom. Get Cometed. Oh, she got rebuked. Rebuke, minus 25% spellcasting chance. Alright, no more spellcasting for her. We need to kill that lord. Alright, I'll stack up on this guy so that we don't get all... so she doesn't get all alone on her... Oh, she will get all alone anyway. These guys are just unloading on people. Finish him. Nice. Yeah, I want to get my Witch Hunter Warband. I want to get to be like a whole gun warband with like 5 of these guys plus 3 Witch Hunters with guns as well, and then you could have like 2 swashbucklers, so you could have like a whole gun warband. Probably wouldn't actually do that, but you could do it. Terror test fail, but no. Boom. Is this the Wolverina? Oh, was that 95% chance to hit? Just missed the 95% chance to hit. God damn it. Nice. Alright, we need to... maybe... That's XCOM, baby. Indeed.
A new round started.
I feel like the RNG in this game is not bad though. Like, yeah, sometimes you get really unlucky and stuff, but I don't really ever feel like it's like broken like or anything. Nice. 32. Oh, I think they're in route territory. Oof. We won after all. There you go. It was looking pretty grim there for a while. The matriarch went down. So the henchmen I don't really care about. The matriarch was one I was trying to level up, but she died last stream as well. So she was actually the replacement. So if she dies, then she's only level 1, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, it'd be good if she would not die. Brain trauma.
The gods are with you. Fantastic.
If they go down in combat, then afterwards they have to roll to see whether they recover fully, or they get a permanent injury, or they die.
The gods are with you.
So you'll see in a second my matriarch's going to have to roll.
The gods are with
she
you.
Went down.
Fantastic.
Full recovery. Boom. Hardly even a scar.
Nice progress.
Yeah, so we were lucky. We had 2 guys go down, but they both recovered fully, so totally fine. But well, yeah, sorry, we had 3 go down. 2 recovered fully, and 1 of them got a permanent injury. So yeah, if we look at our warband, yeah, this one. She's got trauma to the head has impaired this warrior's mental faculties. Intelligence and maximum intelligence have both been reduced by 1 as a result of brain damage. So yeah, so her intelligence has gone from 4 down to 3, and she can now only get a maximum of 11 instead of 12, which is a bummer because certain abilities, certain skills might require you to have 12 intelligence, and now she won't be able to do that. But it doesn't matter because she's, you know, she's expendable anyway, essentially. So yeah. But yeah, yeah, I'd love to hang out and chat more about the game, guys. But yeah, I'm pretty buggered, so I think I'm gonna have to have a bit of a sleep. I'll try and come back stronger than ever tomorrow, and yeah, get it going on. And oh yeah, sorry I didn't get to do all the renames from Warhammer. I'll keep them on the list, and we'll rename some more heroes tomorrow. But yeah, thanks again to you guys, all you guys, for your super chats and memberships and gifted subs and all that stuff. So yeah, cheers, guys. Cool. I'll see if we can chuck a host over to somebody. I think I chucked the last host to Ash, so we'll chuck a host over to PZA Total War. He's playing Nakai, and he's doing a no defeat challenge. So not sure what happens if he gets a defeat. Are you just going to quit the game then, or what? But yeah, that's pretty cool, pretty impressive. Trying to do the whole game without losing even a single battle. It's quite hard to do that because, you know, you've got even like garrisons that could get a rebellion or whatever, and, you know, can't get any defeats, otherwise you fail your no defeat challenge. So so yeah, if you want to see how he does with that, go check out PZA Total War on YouTube. On Twitch, I don't know. In Battlesy's playing Baldur's Gate 3, if you guys want to check that out. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'm gonna go get some sleep. See ya.